Okay guys, so let's dig right into it. What I'll do guys is I'm just gonna sketch a simple floor plan just for this video purpose. Okay, so seeing that I'm just gonna do it for this video purpose to show you how to do the stairwell, I'm just gonna keep it as simple as possible. So let's say that's room, this is a bathroom here. Well, I don't want my bathroom this big. I'm just try to keep everything to scale. Let's stretch this from here. Then we do another. Okay, so that should be that. Let's put our little room here. This is where our stairwell will be in because I like to give my stairwell an independent look. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'm going to use, let's say, for instance, right here. So this will be our garage. Let's say the width should be something like 12 inches. Mhm. So let's need to leave this right here. Just gonna use a bit of color. So that's our veranda. Okay, so this is we're gonna insert our stairwell right here. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay, clockwise. Let's just look at the. Okay, so I like to use the perspective overview. Okay, that's more like it. Okay, so as you can see, there's a problem right here with our stairwell. So we're going to fix that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like that. So let's just going to draw it manually. Seems to be giving me a bit of a problem, so I'm just going to do it manually. So here we go, guys. So I'm just going to do manually. So here we go. Okay. Oh God. So we want our stairwell to be precisely 36. Okay, so it's 36, but the problem is the railing. Yeah, I get it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna put in our first landing manually. We're doing this today. So let's see, that's our first landing. Okay, so that's our landing. So I like to have my stairwell very. We're gonna continue going this way. What I'll do, another landing right here. So this line is going to be 3 inches just the same. So let's see how it's shaped now. Okay, we're getting there. And then we're gonna have something like this. We're gonna continue from the center here. So I was gonna get that like 90 degrees. So, okay, that should be good enough. Yes, okay, that's good enough to get us to the top. So that's what our stairwell will look like. So, seeing that our stairwell is in this section, what we could do is we could place a window. So let's say let's take off the casing. And the sail. Okay, So that's our window. We're gonna set that. Okay, that has been updated to our default. We're just gonna close this. So that's so what I'll do, I'll extend this window to be almost as wide as the entire wall. But it will be as wide as the entire wall. That's why we'll so the problem I'm having here is you guys see the problem. The staircase is being projected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually. Okay, so that will be done. That will be our window. So let's say we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna derive from first floor plan. So I'm gonna just set a few things here. Ceiling below. H 120. This should be 120 as well. I'm just gonna edit a few things here. 6. Set this to concrete. As soon as we get it sorted out, that's it. Okay, concrete. So material for today. Floor finish, which will be okay. I'm going to just change 1/8 3/4 inches, okay, because we're gonna use tile. So let's say we're gonna go down to tile. That's how cheap mosaic. So we're kind of like this one. So that will be our tile on the floor. Okay, so that's it. I'm just gonna do perspective floor overview. So that's our floor. But what you notice here is that our staircase, it is closed. Do you guys notice that? The area where our staircase comes from, it is enclosed. So what we have to do here, I'm just gonna show you what will happen here. There's a feature. You're gonna right click here and you're gonna see a few options here, but you're gonna select the one that says auto stairwell. And watch that. I just selected auto stairwell. Watch the difference here now. When we go, you notice it automatically opens and cuts, so you can see we have our stairwell down from down below to up top. Do you notice the difference? That's what the auto stairwell features does. So for this house, what I'll do now, I'm just gonna work upstairs to do a few roofing options just for you guys to see. So like here, what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna let's continue this wall a bit. I'm gonna continue this wall just for structural enhancement. So let's say that wall came there and privacy as well. So let's say that wall came there. So what we're gonna have, we're gonna have a balcony. So we just place a few doors. And this is going to be some sliding doors, and that's basically like our master bedroom. So what I'll do, I had a few windows, because without windows it's like the house has no aesthetics. You guys gonna be surprised to see how beautiful this house turns out to be. So let's put in, let's see, one window. It can go on the curb wall, so it's just can. So, I mean, the only choice we have is this one. Because this is our master bedroom. So look, that is how beautiful this house is. Who would have believed it? So what I'm gonna do upstairs is automatic window. I'm just aligning these windows for them to look very aesthetic. I promise to keep it simple, but when you're using Chief Architect, which makes your joint so beautiful, you just want to enhance the look. So what happened? Look, it's like you're almost looking inside the roof, looking through the window, sorry, straight into the house. So I'm gonna use fixed glass. And this one is ready to be the same fixed glass. Look at elephants now. This is such a beauty. Let me try something. Okay, so we can use one instead. Okay, so let's say that is just a beautiful view of the house from this angle itself, looking through the glass. Just imagine when I put this on the glass house view. Just unique. Look at that. It's like the house is extremely beautiful. Okay, so let's continue with a few things. The windows downstairs. Okay, there's gonna be garage door. So it's window. What's in this kitchen? Give away. Okay, for a garage, but we had another window for our garage. Let's not see. Okay, so this is basically our house. What I'll do here now, this is where a bit of design skill comes in. I'm gonna put doorways. Yeah. Mm. Oh my god. This is gonna turn out to be extremely beautiful. And it is not even close to finishing. Who would have imagined this? So, arch. Just do it. Okay, so that's our arches here. What I will do for the garage here is this one here. Okay, right here. I don't like the look of that, so I'm just gonna change it wall type to. So let's just go back to the original. Okay, let's just go back to that. We're gonna let it stay like that. So the next important step that we move to now is the roofing of our house. The roofing. So what I'm gonna show you here is if you're gonna export your drawing like I showed you guys how to in the previous video to Chief from Chief Architect to AutoCAD. For instance, your if you're doing your drawing to go to the relevant authorities and get it stamped to start the building process of the drawing that you will be doing, you're gonna need something on the roof plan that is called the framing structure. So basically the framing structure is the detail of how far apart each board in the roofing plan, which how far each board member will be. So for instance, normally it's like 600 millimeters apart that you put the rafter. So if you want to place the rafters on the plan, you can just use automatically build roof framing. What this will do is put the rafters in the roof plan for you. So here you can also set the rafter spacing. So I'm just gonna go at 600 millimeter. Watch, 600 millimeter apart. So and what you can also do here, you can actually set the size of the rafter. So for instance, look at this. This will give you the width of the rafter. But I'm not gonna trouble that. You can also for the roof plan, you can also for normally some buildings at the end, at the edge of the rafter, the tail, what we call the rafter tail, they normally have like fancy cuttings to bring design. So for instance, if you want to add a design to the rafter tail, you can just add new. You can either manually make your rafter which tail design, which is a bit more complicated, and put it in the chief architecture molding folder. So for instance, you can go to this one. You can use some of the preset rafter tails. If you want a rafter cut like that, that's what it will look like. If you want like one like that, they have quite a few here. It all depends on what you want. So I'm just gonna go with something more like that. Ridge cap. So the ridge cap is like when you use roofing tiles, where the left sides of the roof and the right side of the roof intersect in the peak. There is normally a cap that goes over each side to prevent it from leaking. This is called the ridge cap. You can choose the shape of the ridge cap. So you can go like add here, simple, just like with the rafter tail and molding. Let's see if there's any ridge cap here. No. So we're not gonna use it because I don't have any ridge cap anymore. You can if you're adding gutter, you can choose the style of gutter that you want. Watch for this one. There's quite a few gutters here. This I'm just trying to keep it as simple. Okay. Okay, so that should be okay. So it's gonna manually build our roof here. Okay, so here we go, guys. So I'm just gonna change this to perspective full overview to give you guys a more realistic understanding. So that's basically our roof. This is basically the finished product of our joint today. But before I finish, I just want to show you a few things, like if you want to learn how to paint the wall, to paint the roof, simple things, how to change the color and all those stuff. For instance, even this garage door, let's say this is a simple garage door. Double click door style. Look, you can change the style of the door. Use default. So you can go to the options here. Casing. You can add the casing. You can do whatever you want. It's your door. If you want to change more things manually, for instance, the material that meet each product, and in with this option it also helps, like if you're gonna do the bill of quantity, this also helps. I'm gonna show you how, because what you can do when you change the material, this program can also produces a spreadsheet for you. In this spreadsheet, what you can actually do is check the price for building the house in terms of material. So for instance, this is aluminum brush. That's gonna be a part of the hardware. The shutter, you're not seeing the shutter, but it's going to be built in that build. So like those are the things that comes in this projection. You notice the floor upstairs is nicely. For instance, it's gonna tell you how much tiles you need for this floor. I'm gonna show you. This is where you do it. Tool, material list, calculate material for our floor. Watch. This is what I'm talking about. So it gives you a material list. In this material list, windows, it gives you the size of each window. Fixed window. So we have one fixed window count. So what you can do, you can go in, work out the cost and do all of that, and then you do the billing. So this program Chief Architect takes designing to the next level, and basically what you're doing, you're designing better products while doing less work. This is a great program. Hey guys, what I would advise you to do is hit the like button down below to support me, as you know, diligently. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, because I will be putting very knowledgeable information on this channel. Also, if you would like to suggest something for me to put in my next video, could you just comment it in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer your question if it is a question. If it is a request, I'll try my best to meet your request and to clarify things as clear as possible. Thank you guys.